It has been one whole year since the release of Hogwarts Legacy, so I decided to reinstall it to see what it's like after all this time. And whilst I'm flying around the castle grounds and the lands around me, I thought we could reminisce a little as we discuss how the game was at launch and how it is 12 months later. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like would be much appreciated, and of course subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. And furthermore, I quickly want to say that I'm making a return to streaming. I'm going to be live on Twitch and here on YouTube very soon, so if you don't want to miss it, drop me a follow or a sub on those platforms. I'll leave links to the channels in the description. Leading up to the release of this game, it had so many people excited. There have been other Harry Potter games in the past, but Hogwarts Legacy was proving to be in a league of its own. When I was at university, me and my friends at the time would talk about what we were all going to do first. And even our tutor would join the conversation as they were going to play it too. And that was one of the things I really appreciated about this game. No matter what age you are, and whether you're a huge nerd in a wizarding world or someone who just wants to be a fucking wizard, this was a game I think everyone could enjoy. Well, almost everyone. You guys remember when the trans community tried to boycott Hogwarts Legacy? It didn't go well. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with J.K. Rowling's opinions, but the devs were completely innocent in all this, and they did a great job at introducing features that would appease a lot of audiences of different backgrounds and identities. When Hogwarts Legacy released, it was a tremendous success on launch. And for everyone who is raised on the Harry Potter books and movies, I think we can all agree that the kid in all of us had an absolute blast. The game was profoundly stunning, the attention to detail within Hogwarts was remarkable, the ability to play around and combo together different spells is very creative, and the combat is very, very satisfying. But the game did come with its downsides, of course, as I felt some things could have made the game better, and some features are simply missing. For instance, I couldn't get on board with the evil goblin antagonist. Like, cool, he can corrupt beasts and creatures, but for what? To destroy every witch and wizard and have a goblin master race? Yeah, it's quite typical. However, I found myself a lot more invested in what was going on with Sebastian Sallow. If Sebastian was the main villain, I think it could have made things interesting as he had valid reasons for us to side with him and help his sister. But after he killed his uncle, it really paved the way for his villain arc. If turning in Sebastian to the Ministry of Magic was the canon ending, hopefully we can see him return in a future DLC or a sequel. Then there are 3 features that I believe should have been in the game: Quidditch, interactive classes, and a notoriety system. If name something you would associate with Harry Potter was a question on Family Feud, Quidditch would 100% be one of the top answers. So the fact that Quidditch was absent makes no sense to me, especially when you have Quidditch outfits available. I know that there is currently a standalone multiplayer Quidditch game being worked on, but from what I've heard, it does not sound good. Now, when I say interactive classes, I mean when we had to attend a class in the game, I wish that we got to participate in a class activity. If you attend each of the classes for the first time, you do get to do something, but every visit after that will result in a cutscene. I personally hoped for something like the game Bully, where each class was a minigame. Hogwarts Legacy could have done something like this, where to unlock a certain new spell, potion recipe, or ability, we had to pass each class that had a variety of difficulties. Lastly, I was most disappointed that there wasn't a notoriety system in the game. Hogwarts Legacy offered players multiple dialogue options with NPCs, we had opportunities to learn unforgivable curses, and the deluxe edition cover art and bonuses heavily hinted that we could become a dark witch or wizard. However, no matter what you do, the game's 3 endings are only determined based on the final dialogue option you choose on the final mission. For a story-filled universe with many twists and cliffhangers, I feel like the choices we make and our reputation having zero effect for the entirety of the game is a huge missed opportunity. Other than odd criticism here and there, this game was a lot of fun to play and the world is very beautiful. This was definitely one of my favourite games of last year, and I would recommend it to anyone who enjoys open world single player RPGs. Overall, I would give this game an 8 out of 10. Fast forward 12 months later, it is the 10th of February 2024, and the big question is, how much has this game changed? It hasn't. Yep. It's been one whole year and nothing has been added to this game. There's no new content, no new expansion, just patches and bug fixes. For how hyped and successful this game was, it's very disappointing that the devs didn't pursue releasing more content to maintain player retention and to add more within the world and the story. It's quite possible that all of their focus went towards developing the last gen and Nintendo Switch ports, but still, the fact we didn't get even as little as a teaser or an announcement for a potential content update has left many players dissatisfied. However, despite Hogwarts Legacy not being shown the love we hoped for, it's still a really fun game to play. And hopefully as we head into year 2, we could potentially expect something, but we'll have to hope and wait. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about Hogwarts Legacy down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is there anything you would change? And do you think we could get a DLC or maybe a sequel in the future? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and found this video interesting, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Much love everyone, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.